What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are there, 650. We have done it. So I'm just so I'm just showing you the weapons that I've got that I use on a regular basis that are now at 650 as well. The grind has been good to me over the past couple of weeks. I'm not going to lie. The Destiny RNG gods have been phenomenal to me. So yeah, this is just showing you all the weapons that I primarily use on a regular basis that are at 650 as well. Just various ones that I can swap in and out as I need to, making sure that I've got one of each element up there. Still doing the heavy hunter. For me, that's one of the most important perks on something. I've also got my office rig up to 650, so if I need to go to the arrows, I can swap over onto Orpheus rig and then swap over onto legendary gauntlets without too much damage, because now everything's at 650 and we're happy boy. That's the way that we like it. So in the background you are just watching a few little mashed together bits and pieces. There's 2 bits from the Dreaming City, so the Ascendant Challenge. I ain't gonna lie, this jump took me fucking forever to do. Shortbread will attest to that. I fell off about 15 times. I was getting annoyed towards the end of it for no particular reason whatsoever at all. I just got stressed out, and when I get stressed out I make a lot of mistakes. Typical gamer. I wish I was perfect, but I am not, unfortunately. So the main thing with it, oh yeah, and watch out for the triumph that we managed to get as well. Completely, I have to say, accidental. You'll see it coming up in a second. I'll talk about it a little bit more when we get onto it, but yeah, completely accidental triumph, just one of those things. So what I wanted to talk to you about was basically my journey from start to get into 650. And again, I have to stress, and I've said this a few times now, but I have never ever done a raid in Destiny 2. Did in Destiny 1, completed them all loads of times, did everything, all of that kind of stuff. I haven't done a raid yet, and I've still managed to get to 650. Well, how have you managed to do that, I hear you ask? Actually, I don't. I'm just going to tell you anyways, because I'm that way out. So basically what it has involved is a phenomenal amount of grinding, and that's the key thing with this game, is that you have to grind your absolute nuts off to get certain things that you want. It's like me having Shades of Galanor. I know there are still a lot of people that desperately want that gauntlet, that they want them because of what they represent and what they can do. And you saw it in my last video that I did with the Iron Banner, where I hit 2 people off of the point and got a double kill, and it practically refilled my entire super. So I understand why people want them, and I was very lucky, and again, thank you to RNGesus, managed to get those in. And off it, for me, the 2 most important exotics for a hunter, and again, this is just my opinion, I could be proved completely wrong, but for me, the 2 most important, Orpheus Rig and Shades of Galanor, they're probably 2 of the most key exotic armors that you can have within the game for a hunter anyways, for specific strikes and everything and stuff like that that you do. And I just find that they work really well. So like I said, just grinding my absolute arsehole off. I would probably say, from memory, my stats, I'm about, I think, 700 hours into the game now overall in terms of playing. I would probably say that I've put in somewhere between 300 and 400 hours in the last month and a half alone, and I've managed to go up 120 light levels. And it just, when you think about it, that's a phenomenal amount of time, but if you just sit down and put in the work, you get it done. It's just that, it's that crazy element of you have to put the time in to reap the rewards from the game, and that's the thing with it. And well, this is it, watch for it. So I take out this little chappy and twinsies. There it is. There's the achievement. We weren't going for it. It just kind of happened. It's just one of those things. Praise whoever you want to praise. I don't know. But yeah, the whole thing about my journey to 650 was, and I've mentioned it before, I fell out of love with Destiny massively, like I think a lot of people did. And particularly with Forsaken, and as well with the Forge DLC that came in, I found the game to be a whole lot more playable, and just there are things there for me to grind for and things there for me to go for. And it's like you think to yourself, well, I've got to 650, what do I do now? I'm toying with the idea of starting a new character and getting the Titan and the Warlock up, and that's from a point of view of being a completionist. So thinking of doing it all over again, and should be able to do it quickly, where you can transfer weapons across to increase your light level exponentially, which means that you should be able to get your character up or your other characters up pretty quick at the same time as well. So there's a chance that I could do it. I don't know. I might do, probably. And I think what I want to really do is now go for, obviously, the triumphs and everything, and get all those sorted out. So, like, you wanted bounties, bits and pieces. Get all the bits and pieces sorted out that I need to get sorted out as quickly as is humanly possible. And then just grind and play the game. And what's kind of come into it now is that because I'm not so focused on trying to get to 650 now, particularly with my Hunter, it's more about now specific weapons and doing specific weapons and getting them to 650. And fun, having fun. And that's one of the things that I think that a lot of us had lost, particularly with the vanilla Destiny 2, is that it just wasn't fun. But I feel like it is now. I feel like there's stuff that you can do, and if you get in with, you know, your mates and stuff and have a laugh with it and throw in stupid little bits and pieces that you can do. Give yourself challenges when you go into PvP, like Badass Gaming does, where he puts himself at a distinct disadvantage with particular types of weapons. And yeah, just side note, again, I owe an apology to Shortbread, because I could have revived him at any point, but for some reason I thought he was in the dome, even though I'd looked at him to see that he wasn't. So apologies for that, Shortbread. But yeah, I just feel like the game's fun. I feel like it's in a good place at the moment. Crucible is still a little bit iffy. That's why I'm probably more likely to always play Gambit. I kind of really want to have a go at going for Luna's Howl, which unfortunately means that I'm going to have to play competitive, which, if the Facebook groups, Reddit and Twitter is anything to go by, it is the saltiest toxic environment going. And I think that's probably why I'm enjoying the game more now, is because, yes, we play a lot of Gambit and it's a lot of fun, but we're not doing a lot of the other things like the competitive side of stuff. We just need to get the raid sorted out now, but that's about partying up and getting enough people together to do it. And, you know, the 100k Nightfall challenges and all of that kind of stuff that goes with it at the same time as well. But like I said, my journey to 650 started off really shit, but from 520 to 650 has been immense fun, and the weapons that I've got have been great, and just, again, like I say, just overall enjoyment with the game. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe, and we out. Peace.